All right, welcome everyone to today's video. My name is Mr. Becker, and in this video, we are going to be diving deep into one of my favorite tools, and that is Hypothesis. So what is Hypothesis, and why would you, as a student, want to use this tool for, let's say, English, theology, philosophy, history, one of those classes that you're going to have to analyze text and share your annotations? Well, Hypothesis is a Google Chrome extension that allows you to annotate, highlight, and tag both web pages and PDFs. And that's why this tool is so cool. You can be on any web page and you can start annotating that web page and then share those links with all of your friends. And this is just a great tool in order for you to expand your knowledge base when it comes to annotation tools. All right, so let's dive in deep. So what I want you guys all to do first is we need to navigate to the start page. So in your Chrome browser, you guys should navigate to web.hypothesis.is and then /start. And this is going to take you to the Get Started page where you are going to sign up for an account and also download the extension. If you are using a school-issued computer, this extension is already downloaded, so you'll be able to skip that portion. But let's get started, everyone. So if you have not done this already, you are going to create a free account. And when you do this, make sure you're creating a username. This is my username, ebecker_CRPHS. I would use your Chris Array email address, and then make sure that you have a safe password and all of that. All right. All right, so now that you've created an account, it should take you to your home page. And everyone, in this home page, we will talk about this more later on, but this is where you're going to find all of your annotations. So I don't want to dive in too deep into this right now. We will come back to this, but what I need you guys to do is to go back. So now that you've created an account, go back to the start page. So hit backward so you get back to the Hypothesis start page. And if you have not done this already, let me just turn that off. If you have not done this already, download the Hypothesis extension. So you're going to click Chrome extension. And as you're going to see, I already have this downloaded. And if you are on a school computer, this should also be downloaded. All right, but if you're on a personal computer, you may have to click Add Extension, and then that will be added to your extensions. Now, this next portion is extremely important, so everyone make sure you're following along. It is time for us to make the extension visible, to add it to our toolbar. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you look in the top right corner of Google Chrome, here are all your extensions. And specifically, these are your pinned extensions. So right here, this H with the little box right here, that is my Hypothesis extension. But let's say that you do not see this Hypothesis icon in your extension toolbar. What you're going to do is you're going to click on this extensions, the puzzle piece icon, and that's going to take you to all your extensions. And right now, you need to scroll down and make sure that you pin. You want to pin the Hypothesis extension so that it always appears in your toolbar. All right, so now everyone should have the Hypothesis extension icon in our toolbar. If you have not done that, go back and rewatch the last minute. But now that we've done this, it's time to start annotating. So what I just want to show you guys right now is that, and I want to remind you, is that you're able to annotate both web pages and PDFs. And I want to show you exactly how we do that. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to navigate to the Chris Array website. So now that we're on the Chris Array homepage, the first thing that I want to do is activate the Hypothesis extension. And how am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to go scroll up to the Hypothesis icon. And if you see right now, it has a gray background. That gray background means it's inactive. So when I click on the icon, that's going to activate Hypothesis. And you all should see that now our side arrow, our annotation sidebar, is going to appear. So if I click on that, now I'm on to my annotations. And if there were any public annotations on our homepage, they would all appear. Now, this is going to be very important, everyone. So please note this. In order to simplify for your teachers sharing your links, everyone should have already been invited to a private group from your teacher. So your teacher should have invited you to their personal private group. And so right now you should see that Hypothesis is in public mode. We want to toggle this, and you can see I created one for myself, to philosophy, to our private grouping that was sent out by our teacher. And it's essential that we switch to our private group so that our teacher does not have to navigate through hundreds or thousands of public comments. They will only see yours and your classmates. So now that we are in our private group, it is now time to begin annotating. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the sidebar over, and all you need to do, everyone, is when you're scrolling and you see something that interests you, you just need to highlight it. And by highlighting the text, you are going to see the two options that Hypothesis offers you. You can either annotate or you can highlight. So let's see what annotate means. Annotate, everyone, is going to give you the ability to offer some text response. So, wow, these kids have 100% college acceptance. What's my comment can be? Wow, these kids are smart. Yes, you guys are. So now, as you guys can see, this is going to post only to me. So since I'm in the private group, I'm going to post that. And there it is. There is my first annotation. All right. And so now I can see I have that highlighted, and I want to scroll down. So that was creating a annotation text box. But now let's see if we highlight our text and then we click highlight. All this does, everyone, is highlight our text. It still is going to appear. So if we show all of our comments here, it's still going to show both of the text, but there are just two different options. You guys can add a comment, or you can just simply highlight. All right. And again, because I'm doing this within the private group, I will easily be able to share this link with my teacher. All right. And let's actually, before we get going, let's say that you are on a website that has a bunch of public or private comments from your classmates, and you want to get rid of all the distraction. There's this great tool right here that's to show highlights or to hide the highlights. So if you click on the eye, that will turn off any annotations and help you start from a brand new, an empty page. So you may want to utilize that if you want to hide other people's comments. All right. And now the last thing I want to show you guys is how to share a link to your private comments. And so how do we do that, everyone? Well, you're just going to go right up here to this. It's really an outbox icon. And this is how you share your annotations. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on this icon, and then this is going to share annotations, and it's only going to share the annotations for your private group. So you can click on the clipboard icon. That's going to copy the link to the clipboard, and then you can email this off to your teacher, and they will be able to access the web page with the overlaid annotations right from your link. All right, so everyone, that's how you share your annotations. And then the last thing that I want to show you guys is how to access your annotations library. So let's say you've annotated 5 different sources, web pages and PDFs. What you can do is you can click on your user icon, click on your username, and this is going to take you back to the Hypothesis homepage. And this is where you will be able to see all of your annotations. So right here, everyone, this is by clicking on this link right here, these are both the annotations that I just showed you guys. And I can go navigate right to that URL right on the right-hand side. So if I click that, that's going to take me to the website. And then I just turn on Hypothesis, and boom, there are my comments. So this is a great tool. So if you ever need to share your links or to navigate back to old links, you can do this all from the Hypothesis homepage. Now, everyone, that's it for me. I hope this was an informative video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Have a good one.